So the dogs don't know this yet, but I'm going to try to make a little video on how to brush teeth. This is so that Ellie can get her teeth brushed at home. Dovi's gotten pretty good at it, so we'll give it a shot. So it's got a big brush and a little brush. My technique may not be the world's greatest. You know, I'm not pinning her down and scrubbing her teeth. And there are two reasons for this. One is the harder it is for me, the less likely it is I will do it. And two, the more traumatic it is for Dovi, the less likely I am to do it. So I try to make this as fun for her as possible. We're going to be using the, what is this? Beef flavor toothpaste. And I'll send this home with Ellie so that my parents can give it a try and see if they can have success with it. And the goal when you're training them in is to get them used to it. It's not about, especially early on, it's not about being super successful about brushing their teeth. It's about getting them used to it so that they will cooperate and do it without too much trouble. I found that Dovi picked it up really easily and pretty quickly. It only took about a week, I think, of doing it once a day. And she would come to me when I said, toothbrush, time to brush teeth. She's got she's excited because she likes the flavor, but she's not excited because she doesn't like the part where I do brush her teeth. I brush her front teeth a little bit, and then she chews on the toothbrush with her back teeth, and I figure that's adequate. I mean, that should be fine. And it's fine if the toothbrush gets destroyed, you know, in a shorter period of time than if I were brushing her teeth. I figure this is, again, less traumatic and easier to continue to follow through on. I noticed in the last several weeks that when I go to brush Dovi's teeth, when I hold her chin so that I can brush the front teeth, she actually, as she sees the brush coming toward the side, she will actually lift her lips on that side for me. At first I thought she was going to snarl and she was unhappy with me, but it turned out she was actually just being helpful. So that's kind of cool. Smart dog. So step one is to wet both sides of the brush. So I'm going to wet both Dovi's and Ellie's toothbrushes. Get them wet. I didn't rinse Dovi's as well as I should have last night. It's a little stiff. Ellie's is brand new. Next step is to put on the toothpaste. Now the dogs like the flavor. I mean, this is beef flavor. The other one I have is poultry. Don't mistake them for your own. Yuck. And so what I do to encourage the chewing is I actually put the toothpaste tube right up against the bristles and squeeze a little so that it's inside, embedded in between the bristles. You don't need a lot, and I do the same thing on both sides. But this encourages chewing because that's how she gets the flavor out, how she accesses the tastiness. For Ellie right now, it's just kind of getting her used to the idea. We're not expecting a lot of success there. Come here, can you demonstrate? Come on. It's a little hard. Ellie, we want to show you this, but Dovi, come. Yeah. So Dovi a lot of times now likes to do the chewing part on the back teeth first. Come on, a little closer. No, not you, Ellie, not you. You'll get your turn. Come on, Doves. Coaxing is the hard part here. Do you want to try it, Ellie? We can just demonstrate what it's like to try it. No? Okay, come here, Doves. Dovi, come. All right. Let's see. Okay, can you get this in your mouth? She's gonna chew on it, and my job is to encourage it to get to where it needs to go. Come a little closer. Good job. Good job. Can you do a little more? Come a little closer. I know you're a little freaked out right now. It's weird having your sister here while we do this. Yes, chew, chew, chew. Get the other side. All right. Now for the part where I do. Okay. You can do it. Yeah. Just get this side. Just a little gentleness, because the gums can get easily irritated. See, she lifts up for me, and she does really want to chew on it. Then once I have gotten what I need to done, that was kind of half-assed, but you get the picture. I let her chew on the toothbrush until she's decided she's done with it. You're so good. You are the goodest. Who's the goodest? Who's the goodest? On the other side again. So she directs where it's going to go, and then I rotate it so that she's getting the most brushing out of it. Are we done? Okay. Ellie! Ellie, your turn. Come here. Do you want to try it? She might lick it. She might not. Here, let's try to get it in there. Yes, good job. Good girl, yes. Chew, chew, chew. Can we do the other side a little? No? No? Don't want to chew anymore? Okay. And that is really a good first attempt. She didn't run away. She didn't love it. She's a little unsure about it. Dovi's not sure about having a toothbrush shoved in her face. And that's okay. That's normal. But with practice, I did it daily for several weeks, and now I give Dovi, I try to do 5 out of 7 days where I brush her teeth. Sometimes I do all 7, but I give myself 2 days off if needed. Like after a busy dance day, I'm like, I'm not gonna brush her teeth, it's hard enough to get mine done. Then I give her a greenie the next, you know, as a replacement for that toothbrushing. So, but she picked it up pretty quickly. Like I said, I think within a week. By 2 weeks it was easy peasy, and it's something we do regularly. Super important detail: rinse the toothbrush thoroughly. Get anything out that the dog didn't get chewed out, because this toothpaste has a tendency to get really gross. Dovi's last toothbrush turned black when I didn't rinse it properly for a couple days, so definitely undesirable. Want to keep the bristles soft. And there were several days in the first week of brushing where Dovi's gums bled a little bit, and you have to think she was not getting her teeth brushed regularly at that point, and so she had a little gum irritation. That does not happen at all anymore, even with how vigorously she can chew. So normally she chews quite vigorously in the back.